Hello, my name is Alexander Coelho, and today we have the great privilege of sitting with the dynamic duo behind Whistle and Flute. Did you guys always know that you would end up in fashion?
For me, yes. Yeah. I think as a little girl, I was always into clothes, and being an artist's daughter, I was quite limited to I wasn't able to have, like, the Armani outfit or the designer clothes, so I had to be very inventive with what I put together. So I was that sort of 80s sort of goth, new wave kid. So.
And did you always know that fashion was important to you, or that's something that?
For me, it wasn't necessarily fashion; it was just a creative industry. So I'm not a creative person, but I just knew I wanted to work in a creative field. So.
And interestingly enough, you both worked for Cynthia Steffi, and that's where you met. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
So what encouraged you guys to take that leap of faith and step out and sort of form your own line?
Well, socially, we went out quite often, and I was the head designer there, and Yoon was the director of merchandising there. Okay. So we would always be communicating, working together. Yeah. So we had that really sort of nice balanced relationship. And it's every girl's dream. Well, every fashion designer's dream to go out on your own.
Right.
So Joe and I were talking, thought we had the same aesthetic, and why not branch out and do something where we already have the skills. Different skills, and it's the perfect marriage.
Right. I think that you have a great appreciation for textiles. Oh. You guys just have an amazing eye for fabric. Now, you said your father is an artist,
yes.
So talk to us about that, how that sort of informs your process and your design sensibility.
He's sort of a contemporary modern sculptor, and he's influenced by nature. So there's movement, there's a lot of emotion in his work. So growing up, I was always exposed to that and to all of his artist friends. So I would say that was a big influence in terms of how I saw how I created, in terms of like creating movement and doing sweeping lines and details. So he was a big influence on me.
Talk to us about the Whistle and Flute woman. Who is she? She obviously has edge and great style, but...
She's definitely a confident, sort of intelligent, woman.
Smart shopper.
She's a smart shopper. She's like a downtown girl, and she's not afraid to sort of push the envelope. She'll get her great little pieces, but then she'll have that one sort of big fashion piece that'll make a statement.
And that's sort of what we need right now with the recession, the economy the way it is.
Yeah.
And you guys really do offer really great look, a lot of look for a really great price point.
Yeah.
So that's really encouraging for that smart shopper. Will you just walk us through some of your key looks and what you're really excited about?
We're known for our sort of details because we do such sort of very modern, simple lines. That details are really important.
Right.
So, for example, for this great sort of long tunicky sweater, the texture is important. The little rib detailing inserts. And the combination of sort of the ink and the black.
Yeah, it's such a...
So it's just a great little piece you can wear as a dress, you can wear it as a layering piece over sort of skinny jeans or leather pants.
Lots of options, right?
Yes, and I love, this is where the little sort of softer feminine side of me comes out, where I have a lot of drape with a little ruched front.
But it still doesn't feel girly or pretentious.
No, it's not.
It feels
it's sort
very
of
young
sleek, modern,
and
it's great with the combination with gauze. With tech foil.
Yeah, we love that.
So it's kind of sexy. It's kind of like you can dress it up or dress it down.
Yeah, there's a great versatility to it.
Yeah, I think the girl today knows. I think she has access to the internet, so she really knows that she can play these proportions with pants and tights.
And I think that's what shoppers are looking for. They want things that they can do a lot of things with.
Absolutely.
That's not just like, I can only wear this out to cocktails.
Yeah.
But,
I think for the young person, it's more of an aspiration piece for them. And then, but for a sort of everyday sort of girl, it's a great piece of house.
Right.
Yeah.
A go-to.
A go-to.
Yeah.
And also, we've done this sort of great sort of masculine. This is where menswear sort of look.
Yeah, we love this.
Where we have the little zipper detail with sort of broad shoulders, which is quite big for fall and season.
Right.
Has sort of a military look.
Yes.
So it's all about the little seams and details.
That's really big, sort of important to your aesthetic. There's a lot of menswear elements.
Yes,
throughout.
we're very into the sort of bringing a little bit of tailoring into our collection. And then here again, you see sort of this sort of safari coat.
Yeah, again,
With
really
a
great.
turnback. That's like a nude French.
Mhm.
It's got a great little zipper detail on the back.
Oh, I love that. It's really great.
Yeah. And then this is sort of a great little tweed bolero jacket.
Oh,
A
yeah.
little fur and collar. Something
Oh,
little.
that's really great. It's just such a great combination of elements.
Great little sort of, here we go, another tailoring thing with a little zipper jacket, the sort of the double sort of.
Oh, I love that.
Sort of this is like sort of feminine blouse. Again, the details are important with the cutaway
Yeah.
sleeve. You know, the two different fabrications.
And again, I wish you
twill.
guys could see this because it really is all about the textile combinations here. There's a twill and then there's this
Like
sort of.
silk have a tie.
It's just really great. Yeah.
And this brings a little lightness to the collection. I do tend to favor dark colors.
Okay.
But you know, like the sort of dark green, but you know, we pop it up with these
With
the
the color,
ashes.
right.
And also we have this great little jumper and that
Love
jacquard
this.
little detailing that you saw earlier in the bolero.
So great. So
sort
sharp.
of like a halter, kind of, well, for those racy types, you can wear nothing beneath it. But
And again, it's one of those pieces that you can do so much with.
oh, absolutely. You know, it's
Yeah.
got a great little pocket detail in the back.
Yeah, it's really great. I wish you guys could see. It's all about the detailing. It's all about all this attention to craftsmanship.
This is actually a fabric that Hwang and I love. It's sort of waffle, spongy, sort of tweed.
Yeah, it's
But it just molds and it just does the most amazing.
Even on the hanger, you can see it has a really great shape to it.
It,
You
sort
know,
of,
that
it has
hangs.
a fit and flare. It's
Yeah.
got a curved hem, a little bit longer in the back. You know, it's
Again,
sort of,
inverted.
yeah, and
you know,
again,
plate.
it's not a girly thing. It's just sort of, you know, modern and very, very chic. And this is sort of like a cool crop little version.
Yeah, very cool. Again,
love.
it's all about the fabric.
Yeah.
The fabrics are just so amazing.
It's this tactile experience.
I think that's a really great way of putting it, a tactile experience.
And then we love this too. This is just fun jersey. It's kind of has a little astroturfy texture to it.
Oh,
And mix
yeah.
it with the jersey, and you know, it looks like sequins from far away.
Yeah, it
but
does. And
it adds
again-
a little glamour,
yeah.
a little sort of. Again, it's something that's a little bit more on the feminine side, but it's not that girly.
Yeah, not saccharine.
No, not saccharine at all. This is actually a sweater that I designed. It's actually very soft. It's got a great little sort of shag collar.
Yeah, it's
Now I want to
really
do
great.
something that had a fur quality to it, but wasn't actually fur.
We love that.
So it feels like a big giant boa on top of this sort of cropped little sweet sweater. And then underneath you have, you know, another sweater that I designed, fine gauge. And again, the detailing with the wrap.
And again, this just speaks to that fluidity
Yeah.
that we talked about.
There's a little drape,
Yeah.
there's a little softness, and then you have this sort of skirt too that has the sort of the pointed handkerchief hem. And again, you've got the shine, the tech foil, and then you've got the great little gauze, little detailing on the hem.
I think this is just such a quintessential look for sort of your aesthetic. There's the layering of fabrics and textures and you know, like you said, a plate on matte and sheen, and I just think it's really sharp. Alright, I think in this time, women really want clothing that feels special, and the pieces that they invest in are pieces that are desirable, and you certainly have lots of desirable pieces. Thank you so much, Yoon, for taking time to talk with us. For more information about Whistle and Flute, log on to modernglossy.com.